Excuse me, pal. What are you doing? Are you blind? You need to watch where you're going. Hello everyone, welcome back to Lee Plays. Today we're going to look at the Class 2A Shunter, which you can see before us. My last video didn't go too well, to be fair. My train left the station without me, so I decided mainline driving probably isn't for me. So the next few videos I'm going to do a little series on the life of a shunter driver. So here we are this morning, starting at 04:30, a typical early start for a shunter driver, and we're tasked today with picking up a few carriages, then taking them to another set of wagons, making a formation, and then taking them close to the depot. And then throughout the day they'll be taken on the main line and transported elsewhere. So without further ado, let's get across to our train for the day. As you can see, again with train sim, we're absolutely stunning visuals. Yeah, all these little bits are intricately modelled, and yeah, it's just a lovely train again all round. So anyway, let's jump in the cab if we can, up the steps. So yeah, so straight away the strange thing you'll see with this train is go away. Yeah, the strange thing with this cab is it's got kind of 2 driving positions, which actually equates to 4 driving positions. So I'll show you, for example, on this side. So you can drive facing forwards, which is fine. However, if you start going around a few bends and you can't see, you can swap to the other side, which gives you a bit more visibility on this side. And then you can also turn around and look out the back windows. So when you're doing any reversing, stuff like that, you've got a massive clear window which you can see exactly where you're going. And this way is probably, well, it is, to be fair, a lot easier to see than the forward facing view over the front of the train there. But anyway, let's get in the seat and let's get the train set up. So we want reverse up and forward. The master key is already on. We want the train brakes to running. And as you can see, another thing with this train is it's not very fast. However, it probably doesn't need to be that fast for what it does for the shunting work. But max speed is about 15. I think it can do up to 20, but 15 is the max speed, and it's very basic, not many controls, which is ideal for me. Right, okay, let's put a bit of power on, release the brakes, and off we go. So we're just going to head down to this stop area. We're going to stop and then reverse back into the track with our carriages on. I keep saying carriages, but they're actually like wagon tanks. I'll show once we get there. I'll show you what they're like. But as you can see now, yeah, now we're coming kind of right on the track. You can't really see around the bend, and that's an ideal opportunity to move to the other side. But we'll stay this side for now. Okay, we're just going to come off the power, slowly start adding some brakes. Initial application. So the come to a stop here. Perfect. And as I said before, we now just turn around and we have a perfect view at the what was the back of the train, now the front of the train. So what you need to do first is just check that all the points are set correctly. So we need to get down to there. So we need to go that one across there, that one to there, and then we're going to drive down, make sure that's right. Nope. Nope. Here we go. Yeah, across there, down to there, and then into there. You can do this manually, so as we go along the track, you will see that the switch levers are on the track, which you can do manually. But I just find it easier on this map view. Okay, so reverse it into reverse, brakes off, and we'll add a bit of power, off we go. So yeah, it's a lovely summer's day this morning. Nice early start. But yeah, shunter drivers don't go very far. They kind of work in and around the yard, just moving carriages and wagons and freight from place to place. Which again, I find is it's quite enjoyable really. There's lots of forwards and backwards, making sure the points are set correctly. It's quite a challenge. So we're going to come down to the next go via location, which is this blue mark in front. So as you can see, as we come past there, that there is the switch lever. So like I say, you could do it manually, but it's easier to do it on the maps. The yard's quite busy this morning, lots of trains ready to go out later for the rest of the day. Okay, we're just going to come around. The sun's quite bright already. Okay, we're just going to come off the power, 15 thing. I'm just going to start the brake. Okay, I'm just going to come and stop here. Okay, perfect. Now we need to cut to the formation. So again, first thing to do is make sure the points are set correctly. So let's have a look where we need to go. So we need to go down to there. So sometimes I find it easier to work backwards. So we've got the road there. Purple is the road we need. That's all fine. That's all fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So there we go. We've got a. Oh, maybe not actually. So we come down to there. That needs to be switched into there. Yeah, perfect. And then that one needs to be switched into there. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So again, we need to be going forward this time. Lost my bearings in a small little cab. Okay, so reverse of straight forward again. Bit of power, release the brakes. Off we go. So I can't really see much this side, so what I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to pop to this side. Like, I don't know if they would move when the train was actually moving. Probably not, but for this I thought it'd be a bit easier to see where I'm going. So we've got a bit more power. So the acceleration on this is up to about 6 miles an hour. It's amazing. As you can see, it just shoots you off in distance. We can just see ahead, we've got some more carriages over there, which are the ones we're going to pick up. So just going to bring the throttle back a little bit. It's getting pretty warm, I'll open the window. So this is where we find out if we've set the points correctly. But again, because there's not much time constraint to it, if you have set the points incorrectly, just come to a stop, reverse, and then go off in the correct direction. Another good idea for the shunter driving is you can stick your head out the window. That kind of helps a little bit as well. So we just need to make sure we don't crash into carriages. Like I said, I keep calling carriages into the wagons. But at least we've gone the correct way, which is a start. And I think what we'll do, we'll stop a few meters short, just get out, just check the area. Okay. I don't think then people should be on the train yet. Surely it's not where you catch a train. Huh. You're in for a long wait. Anyway, before I crash, let's get the power off. And we'll probably just let it come to a natural stop. We are going uphill, so we'll stop pretty quickly. I think that'll be far enough, so we'll put the brakes on. Learned from mistakes from the last video. And we'll jump up and we'll jump out the door. Just gonna have a look. We're going the right way. Okay, so yeah, so there's the class here, looking absolutely beautiful. Here's our carriages, which look lovely. What are these? Don't really say what they are, but they're just like little box carriages, aren't they? Or box wagons. Good suspension. Nice, old school. Can we open the door? Oh. Oh, we can. Cool, look at this. Let's have a look inside. Wow. That's really nice. Really nice. Okay. Anyway, let's get on with this. Close that. Lock it back up. Make sure we got no one sleeping in there. Looks lovely with the sun and the shadows on the side there. Beautiful. Okay, anyway, let's get ourselves back in the train. And we'll get ourselves coupled up to that. Okay. Right. And a bit of power. Brakes off. Okay, so I think we don't want to be doing any more than 2 miles an hour really when we couple to these. So I'm just gradually putting a bit of power on. There we go, brakes on. So we might have just bounced off a little bit, so we're just going to put a bit more power on again. There we go, and the brakes. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's us close enough to couple. We'll jump down. Yep, brilliant. So we can click back to the couple. There we go. Everything's attached for us. And we can set off to the next place. We'll close the door. One thing we do need to change actually with these wagons is, if I sit down so we can look a bit lower, we do need to change the brake selector switch from air to vacuum. Like so. Okay, so let's get in the seat. Let's first of all, importantly, check the map to make sure all our points are set for us, which they should be, and this is just a go wire, which is brilliant. Okay, a weird shake there. Okay, so we need to be reverser, brakes come off. So we're a little bit slower now because we have got a bit of weight behind us. Bit of bumpy track there. These people are still waiting. Still waiting. They must have got pretty early to get here on this time. The Class 101, my nemesis. Anyway, we must continue. So we need to stop here. So I'm just going to bring the power off. And a little bit of brake. We are slowing down, which is a start. Okay. Perfect. So what's next for us? So I think, so I see what we're going to do. So we're now going to couple to the other set of wagons that were next to these. So let's just make sure again our points are set. So we need to just switch that one over and the rest will be fine. So reverser into forwards and a bit of power off the brakes. So now it's going to be pretty difficult because we can't see the end of the train or the end of the wagons very well. So I think slow and steady will kind of win this race. Well, let's just go to the side so we need better visibility. Not really. Okay. We could use the outside camera, but let's try and keep it legit if we can. Let's get the air out the window, see if that does anything for us. Not really. Possibly this side might be better if it's out the window. So let's open the window. There it is. Good. No, wrong way. There we go. Okay. So it's got a bit more power. So we're going pretty quick there, so that's a bit too fast I think. Gets near that one, just get rid of the brakes so we don't roll forwards. So that's perfect. There we go. So just keep it going back, and then once we kind of stop, we know we've hit that other wagon and probably coupled quite nicely. Just there, perfect. So we might have rolled forward a little bit, but what we'll do is gonna have a little look. Okay, let's jump down. So where is the new point? So yeah, we've rolled forward a little bit, so we need to get back in the wagon. Back in the train, I should say. Oh, sounds lovely. Okay, right, let's jump back in. And let's just edge it forward ever so slightly again. So off the brakes, edge it forward. So we are in a. So we are just roll in a second. Just gonna put the brakes on. There we go. Release the brakes. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Get a bit of power on. Now release the brakes so we don't roll. It's quite tricky with that roll we have. That's pretty good. No. Doesn't seem up for it. Okay. So let's put the brakes on again there, and a bit of throttle. Okay. Off the brakes. Bit of power. Okay, so we can't do that at the moment. So what I'm going to do is just get the brakes back on. And I think we'll add the loco brake. Then we'll add the power. Right, there we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. So, little tip for myself: on an incline, add the loco brake. So once we get close to these wagons again, I'm just going to apply the loco brake just so we can get coupled. There we go. Right, loco brake added. Now we might have rolled too far again. So this is showing my inability as a train driver. Oof, yeah. So, yeah, pretty tricky. So let's try again. Get in the seat. Okay, power on. Start releasing our loco brake. The loco brake is released. We want to get the. There we go. So we've done that again. Okay, yeah, it's pretty difficult this. I think the incline is what makes it really tricky, to be fair, but okay. We'll keep trying. Okay, so get ready with the brakes. So we can come off the power. Now, get the brakes on. There we go. Perfect. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if that has done it the trick. If not, wow. Maybe shunting driving is not for me either. Okay, come on. I can do this. Come on, train. We can do this. Come on. Right. Let's try again. So, power on so we don't roll back. Brakes off. one. Right, perfect. Right, let's get ready on the brakes. So there we go, that's it. It just rolls back quite a bit. So how do we stop that rolling back like that? It's going a bit faster maybe, there we go. Right, let's see if that's going to do anything for us. Yeah, at last, I think. Well, let me find the right one. So it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, at last. Okay, so let's just click a couple of these. At last. Right, let's go. Okay, so up the ladder, in the seat, close the door, because I'm going to look at this window. Reverse, so we're going to put into reverse and check the map. This is here, we want to get to, where do you want to get to? There. So we are fine there, fine there, fine there, fine there, fine there, fine, fine, fine. Okay, cool. Let's get going. Okay, let's release both the brakes and off we go. With all my wagons at last. So yeah, I found that pretty tricky on the incline. It's just hard to get the power correct. So then when you hit the other wagons, you don't roll back. But yeah, we got there in the end, so that's all good. So we'll now head off down to this next location. Where I think we're actually dropping these wagons off. Or this formation off in that area. But we'll see. Bring the power off a little bit. Oh, button. I'm just going to add the brakes, just so we can stop in this area. There we go. For some reason, I applied the handbrake, don't know why. Okay, so now we just stop at Newton Heath DMU Shed 10, so let's have a look where that is on the map. We need to go, so we're down here, that's fine. Need to switch that one across, and that one's fine. Okay, so back facing the other way. So as you can see, there's a lot of to and fro in between each kind of driving position, but still quite a lot of fun. So there we go, bit of throttle. So now it's going to be pretty difficult to see because we do have quite a lot of carriages in front of us, or wagons in front of us I should say. So I think we'll get the head out the window. Find the right button. We got a bit of power uphill as well, as we knew from earlier. I love the way the train line kind of bounces as it goes over the points. Looks really nice. I might do a because Train Sim Classic, I've got the Class 08 in that as well. So I might do a kind of comparison between the Class 08 in that and the Class 08 in this. Obviously the graphics will come nowhere near in Train Sim Classic, but it'd be interesting to see in terms of the kind of system depth and stuff on the different trains. I can't remember who made the Class 08 in in Train Sim, or correction, in Train Sim Classic, to be fair. But yeah, it'd be interesting. Well, it does look weird. The sun looks pretty weird. I mean, it's about 5 in the morning now. Almost, well, as you can see, almost 5 in the morning. It's a very big sun. Okay, so we just need to come around. I can't really see where we're going, so I can see the stop marker there, so I'm just going to bring the throttle off. Start applying a bit of brake so we don't crash into the building. It's obviously not close enough. Like I say, it's very hard to judge exactly. And here we got my same issue with the downhill again. So apply that. Right, apply the power. Release the brakes. Release that brake. So yeah, not very good with inclines. So let's just take the power away off, get the brakes on. There we go. So apply the brakes, apply the loco brake, and then we will add power. Let's remove the train brake. Okay, and release the loco brake. Hopefully that gives enough power. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so maybe not. So let's do what we did earlier. We'll just roll forward slightly and try with a bigger run up. Okay. So let's apply the brakes. That should be fine. We will apply the loco brake, add a bit of power. Okay, so add a bit of power. Just gradually bring the brakes on. Emergency. Gradually bring the brakes off. Okay. Release. Release. Come on, you can do it. Get up that hill. Now, so if anyone does have any tips on how to operate this loco on an incline, then I'd be much appreciated. So I think what we'll do at the moment is we will kind of just edge forward again, which is that one. Just bring it forward, let the incline level off a bit, and we'll go again and see if that helps us. Okay, so apply the brakes here. We'll swing around, face the other way, into forward, power up. Start slowly releasing the brakes. But I'm not getting amps either, which is strange, but let's have a look. Reverse is forward, throttle, bring the throttle off for now. Yeah, we don't know that, so we're going to come to this side quickly and just make sure the master key is still on. So why are we not getting any amps, I wonder? Come on. So, there we go. Ah, there we go. So I think you need to put in the first. I think you put in the first power notch first, and then it gives you the amperage, and then you can go higher. I would try to start too high, I think. So that's helped considerably. So now hopefully we can get this parked up. So let's try again. So yeah, quite a lot to learn, even though the train is quite basic. Having to push wagons, there's a lot to learn with the different brakes and stuff. But nonetheless, really enjoyable. So we're just going to get the hell out the window again. Oh, we need to definitely slow down. I was definitely going to crash. Let's just get that off. Keep the power going. There we go. Perfect. So we uncouple 5 vehicles. So let's jump down. Which 5 do we need to uncouple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So let's uncouple these ones. I don't know if these have any actual brakes on the actual train. You'd think so, because otherwise... Ah, there we go, handbrake released. So apply the handbrake so they can't shoot off. And then we'll take these 5 somewhere else still. So yeah, it's a lot of to and fro in. A lot of up and down the cab, backwards and forwards. But I think if I was a train driver, I probably would prefer this, I think. So yeah, so I tried again then. So I tried to put a lot of power on straight off. It doesn't give any amperage. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you meant to be down there? Excuse me. Is he meant to go down there? Didn't he have any lights? Whoa, that was close. Wow. That was close. And now... Wow. I think I'll give him a little beep as well. There we go. And now he's coming backwards. So let's get the brakes off. Whoa. What is he doing? What is he doing? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, pal. What are you doing? Are you blind? You need to watch where you're going. I can't believe it. This is now my second ever video on YouTube, my second video on Train Sim World, and another failure. So, I hope you enjoyed watching me moving around the yard a little bit and then eventually crash into another shunter. But join me next time on episode 2, where hopefully we've recovered from our whiplash and we can continue our shunting duties. But for now, if you like the video, please do like it, and if you can subscribe, then that'll be much appreciated. Thanks very much. Bye bye.